everyone. You'll remember that last week we were talking about the difficulties that the Israelites were having on their long journey. But God was very helpful and He provided them food and water. Well, they continued on their journey, and about 3 months into their journey, God said to Moses, "Please come up the mountain, but don't bring the people with you. Have them stay at the bottom and ask them to be sure to listen to what I have to say." So the people gathered near the mountain. At the top of the mountain, they could see smoke and fire. They could hear thunder. Everything shook like an earthquake. But Moses went on up the mountain into the smoke and the fire. There God told him 10 very important things to remember. We call them the 10 Commandments. And I'm going to tell you what the 10 are, and I want you to try really hard to remember them. The first one was, "I am your God. I brought you out of Egypt, out of slavery. Never pretend that there are other gods. I am the only God." So that was number 1. Number 2, don't make pictures or statues or anything else you think might look like me. Don't bow down to them and don't pray to them. Number 3, be really careful how you use my name. When you use my name, you must be respectful and you must mean what you are saying. The 4th one, remember the Sabbath day. That's the 7th day of the week. You are to rest on the 7th day of the week and make it a special day. And for us, that's Sunday. The next one was treat your mother and father with great respect and be good and kind to them. The next one is don't kill anyone ever. And the next one is before you try to make babies with someone, you should be married. The 8th one is simple. It's do not steal. The 9th one is don't tell lies. And the 10th one is please don't wish you had things that belong to other people. Although the people were kind of afraid when they saw the smoke and the fire and heard the thunder and things, they did say thank you to God. They were grateful to know how to live in God's way. And it's true, if we behave according to those 10 commandments, we will be living in God's way and our life will be good. I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Cameron and this is Baruch the Uke. And today we're going to be singing This Is the Day. And this is a fun song because there is an echo. And it goes like this. This is the day, and you will echo back, this is the day that the Lord has made. And you will sing, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice, and you'll sing, we will rejoice and be glad in it. And you'll sing, and be glad in it. And then together we will sing, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And then I'm going to sing, this is the day. You will echo back, this is the day. And together we'll sing, that the Lord has made. Let's give it a try. I'll start off pretty slowly, but then I will speed up and we'll see how we go. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's try that again. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And together, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. How's that? Let's go a little faster and see if we can keep up. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let's go a little faster still. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Okay, one more time. Let's do it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made.
The Ten Commandments. Have you ever heard of the Ten Commandments? This is how God gave his rules for living to a man called Moses. 3 months after God led the Israelites out of Egypt, they arrived at the base of a large mountain called Mount Sinai in the hot desert wilderness. God told Moses to climb on his own to the top of the mountain so he could talk with him. God said to Moses, "Tell the people to wash themselves and get ready, because I am about to come down and speak to you at the top of the mountain." Moses and the people did as God asked and got themselves clean and ready. 3 days later, there was thunder and flashes of lightning. A thick cloud covered the mountain. People were terrified. It was then that God gave his 10 commandments to Moses. They are 10 rules to help us live at peace with God and each other. Rule number 1, God is the one true God. Put him first in your life and make him more important than anyone or anything else. Rule number 2, you should only worship and serve God, not anyone or anything else. Rule number 3, you must only ever use God's name with respect and reverence, never as a name to mock or swear. Rule number 4, you must remember the Sabbath day as a day of rest. You can work on the 6 other days, but the Sabbath day is a holy day to worship God and relax. Rule number 5, you must honor and obey your parents. God promises a long life to you if you do. Rule number 6. You must never murder anyone. Jesus said we should not hate anyone either. Rule number 7. You must be faithful to the person you marry and not have affairs with anyone else. Rule number 8. You must not steal. Respect other people's property. Rule number 9. Do not tell lies. This includes saying things about other people that are not true. Rule number 10. Do not be envious of what others have or be greedy. Jesus later summed up the 10 Commandments by saying, Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and mind. This is the first and most important command, and the second command is like the first. Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me, the Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, and I pray he will keep me till that day. Keep me standing true and strong, singing heaven's joyful song. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Thanks, everyone. See you next week.